Coachy, the break is gone. We are back to the grind. How have you used the break looking at, Vinay just said the momentum that you had building up to the FIFA break, and now that it came and is gone, what have you worked on as Kaizer Chiefs?
Yeah, firstly, I think it came at the right time for mental and physical recovery, of which I think leading to the break we had back-to-back matches, and playing back-to-back matches was also very important because we needed to win those back-to-back matches. When it comes to the break, I think we were looking at our team in terms of our approach to the games that has to come. We also reflected on our first 5 matches that we played in the league, and looking at our tactical reflection, looking at our physical demands that we had to go through, and in doing that we managed to come up with a new plan in terms of how quickly we can understand our game plan, our game model, so that in the next 5 matches we are able to respond tactically well playing against those teams. But at the same time, we are also looking into the semi-final, the second leg of the semi-final, how fresh and how ready we will be. But I think the most important thing was us to refine our tactical approach to the game, in possession, out of possession, and also to look at our transition moments. Because when you looked at the goals we scored, those were very good goals coming from a build-up situation. So we also looked at our build-up in terms of our build-up variations, and also our last third entries. How do we enter the last third? Which areas were always good for us to score goals? And also we also revisited the set plays, because in the past matches we have managed to score from set plays. But the most important thing is how do we move forward, giving players more confidence going into the next matches.
Coach, surely this is a must-win game for you guys against Royal Aim, and just a fitness update after the 2 weeks. Did you get anyone back now that was out previously?
Yeah, I think every game we play is a must-win, and we need to understand the importance of playing every league match. To say maximum points is the best points, that the best result that you can work towards. And I think as for the players that were laid off due to injuries, a few of them have started training with the team, but those who had a long layoff, they still has to recover from the physical readiness in terms of their preparation. But tactically, I think we have got good quality players. The only thing which is very important is for them to have the right coordination, the right physical readiness going into the next matches. But I must say it is promising. It looks very positive to have the whole squad back at training, and having that headache of selecting the best team to go into camp and to play matches.
Just to be more direct, is Keegan Dolly available?
Keegan Dolly just played his first 45 minutes last week when he played a friendly, and I think we all know what type of an injury that he sustained. So it's not going to be just a quick return into play. I think he's still going through back-to-play protocols, tactically, physically. But the most important thing, I think, mentally he's very strong. He looks sharp in terms of his tactical understanding of the game. So hopefully in the next week or so, he will be available for selection.
Coach, I'm looking at this Royal AM side. They've had some troubles getting points, and when they come to Kaizer Chiefs, you all know what they're going to do. How tough is it to plan against a team that is sailing on stormy waters with whatever that they are going through, results not forthcoming, but they're coming to Kaizer Chiefs, they want to bring their A game?
I think they were going through tough times, but the last 2 matches they managed to get maximum points, of which I think it's a confidence booster for them. But at the same time, when you look at our team, we have also gone through that. and the mental readiness of our team in terms of wanting to win every game we play. It will be a very tough one to play against Royal AM, because it has always been a very competitive match that we have played against them in the past. So we give respect to every opponent, we give respect to ourselves, we give respect to the supporters. Whenever we are on the pitch, we have to give an A game. And I think in our preparation, tactically and mentally, we are ready to give an A game against Royal AM on Saturday, because we all know that every game we play, it's a cup final. And being a cup final, it means we also have to dig very deep in terms of getting maximum results that we are looking for.
Mm-hmm. Coach, just the two last ones. We saw Du and also Duba playing in the DDC this past weekend, and I know that a lot has been said about that, but also when you look at other clubs, I mean, Sundowns and players like Mabena also playing in the DDC. Can you tell us the idea behind this, and also talking about preparing for the semi-final? Maybe you are also happy that in terms of, yes, there was the momentum, but when you look at this weekend, also midweek again, when you look at the profile of the games, good games to prepare you for that?
Yeah, firstly, let's start with the DDC, the MDC as it was called before. I think the league came up with a very good plan to say, let's give players playing minutes, let's give them time on the pitch. So with the DDC currently playing under 23 players, we have a very big squad, and we have recruited a number of players. So the competition is very stiff, it's very fair. So whenever you have an opportunity to play somebody or to have a player on the pitch, you always take advantage of that opportunity. And I think all our players understand the importance of being on the pitch. So it has happened in the past, it happened even last season, where we had Tim Du playing for the DDC team. Sam Kelozwane also the same, Duba the same. But we have got a very good understanding with the players, because we sit down, we plan together with the DDC technical team, and then whenever they go and play for the DDC, we do a proper technical report on those players. And when they come back to the team, we congratulate them, because they are all representing Kaizer Chiefs. Because every game you play representing Kaizer Chiefs. So the demands and the expectations are the same. So, but for them to go and play the first league match of DDC was also very important, because we played a very important game. So obviously we wanted to strengthen our team and to win that game.